Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Distraction Roots. I never thought it in my wildest dreams that I would start a YouTube channel or a vlog, even though I was a regular user of YouTube thanks to COVID-19. Once the lockdown was imposed, I had barely anything to do. That's when I started watching travel vlogs. I accidentally saw Shabri the Traveler, watched most of his videos. Meanwhile, I started watching Sujit Buxton's Trek Travel Eat. That's how I had an idea of a travel vlog. Even though I love traveling and travel a lot, I never had taken any videos as I like to cherish the moment and be in it. But I love photography and had clicked a lot of good pics. Thekkady is one such place, and it was a turning point after which I started traveling a lot. So I thought Thekkady would be my first vlog. Me and my friends had planned for a Thekkady trip after my suggestion. We had our booking at Club Mahindra Thekkady. We alighted the bus to KUMILY from Bangalore in the evening and reached KUMILY early in the morning. From KUMILY bus stop, the Club Mahindra was barely 5 minutes away. We checked into the hotel. I was mind blown by the ambience of the place. It was so beautiful, the cottages were wonderfully built, and the trees surrounding it added to the bliss. We freshened up and left for our first destination, the Periyar Tiger Reserve. We were on foot and reached the main gate entrance. When enquired, they said we could reach the lake by walk. We were happy and started walking. The ambience was so good and the path was covered by trees. But after a while, we all got tired as we walked a long way, but still the nature rejuvenating us. After a long walk, finally we had reached the lake and it was a sign of relief for us. We booked our tickets for the boat ride and got into the boat. It was a wonderful experience. As the boat sailed, we were looking around if we could get to see more animals, and it was a wonderful experience, but still a bit boring. We weren't that lucky to spot elephants or tigers, but we saw few birds, bisons and few wild animals, monkeys especially, and a few other different animals. Once done with our boat ride, we started walking back and we exited the main gate and had food from one of the hotels outside there. The food was just ordinary and I wouldn't suggest for it. Even though Periyar Lake is a favorite attraction for all, you could go for bamboo rafting and hiking, feel the nature around Mangala Devi temple, explore Chellar Kovil, shop spices of the streets. Also you could visit Gavi as it is nearby and it's a beautiful place. Gavi is a place that I am wanting to go badly from a long time and it's first in my bucket list. At Gavi, I want to stay at the beautiful KFDC Green Mansion Hotel surrounded by the forest. After this point, we didn't know what to do. That's when we met this wonderful person, a guide and a jeep driver. I have shared his details. Thereon, he was in charge. That very evening, he took us down to KUMILY Ghat, showed us a beautiful waterfall and penstock and wonderful sight of Tamil Nadu and KUMILY, and also a power station. By then, it had started to get dark and we had returned back to our rooms. As a blessing in disguise, it started to rain and the whole ambience of Club Mahindra was lit up and was like heaven on earth. The next day, we started early in the morning. Our guide had come with his jeep to our resort and he had picked us and started taking us through the tea plantations. The tea plantations were covered with fog. This was my first experience in a tea plantation. I was looking out through the jeep as if I was on another planet. The sight was wonderful. The fog was there everywhere we went. It was like snow falling over us. Then he took us to all the forest borders. We had just a small trek into the forest. Then he took us to the Elachi plantations and different viewpoints. All the viewpoints were wonderful. We wanted to see elephants in the forest, but the thing was it was covered with fog and hence we couldn't see most of it clearly. And he was explaining to us that the other side of the mountains was Gavi forest and the Sabrimala range. After this, he took us to the KUMILY elephant camp. This was a wonderful experience too. We had an elephant ride there. After the elephant ride, we had returned back to hotels. The weather was wonderful. We had slight drizzles and the ambience of Club Mahindra was lit up even more. It was looking much more beautiful than any other place. By evening, we had checked out and had returned to the KUMILY bus station. We had alighted our bus to Bangalore and returned back to Bangalore and had a safe journey and had a wonderful trip. Overall, it was a wonderful experience and I would suggest all the travel lovers to visit Thekkady once and experience the beauty of God's own country. As you all know that this is my first video, please bear with me for my mistakes or errors. If you like the video, please hit the like button and support me and share the video, and also don't forget to subscribe.